Hi guys, I thought I would make a quick video on how to solve number 4, just kind of as a refresher on how to factor polynomials using the distributive property, and also because it has 3 terms, and that could make it seem a little trickier. So number 4, we have 55p squared minus 11p to the 4th plus 44p to the 5th. So just like before, we need to find the greatest common factor that these 3 terms share. So let's find the prime factorization of 55p squared. 55 we could factor into 5 times 11. Those are both prime. So we have 5 times 11 times p times p. All right, for 11p to the 4th, well, 11 already is prime. So we have 11 times p times p times p times p. So there should be 4 of them there. And then for 44p to the 5th, let's see, 44p to the 5th. 44 can be factored into 4 times 11. And then 4 can be factored into 2 times 2. So we have 2 times 2 times 11 times p times p times p times p times p. So there should be 5 of them now. So to find our greatest common factor, we're going to look and see which factors all 3 of them have in common. They don't all have a 5. They do all have an 11. See, and they don't all have 2's. So now they have p's in common. Let's see how many. We look at our smallest amount there. They all have 2 factors of p in common. So our greatest common factor is 11 times p, which is just 11p squared. So let's pull this up on another screen. We said we had, take a look at it again, 55p squared minus 11p to the 4th plus 44p to the 5th. And we said our greatest common factor was 11p squared. So remember, we put our greatest common factor on the outside of the parentheses because we're basically pulling out those factors from each of these 3 terms. So to figure out what goes inside of our parentheses, we're going to take each term here, so 55p squared, and divide it by our greatest common factor. 55p squared divided by 11p squared, we're going to divide our coefficients. So 55 divided by 11 is 5. P squared divided by p squared. You subtract your exponents, so you get p to the 0, which is just 1. So 5 times 1 is 5. You could also look at it as canceling out. Your p's cancel each other out. Or if we go back to where you have your prime factorization, you look and you see what factors you have left. And all we had left was the 5. So we go back here, make that red just so it sticks in, that it stays with the color scheme. Okay, so now we have negative 11p to the 4th divided by 11p squared. So negative 11 divided by negative 11 is negative 1. And then p to the 4th divided by p squared is p squared. So we have 5 minus p squared. And then, see, still doing the same thing there. Okay. But we'll just get that start over so it doesn't look so bad. Alright, so 5 minus p squared. And then for our last term, we're going to take the 44p to the 5th and divide it by 11p squared. Our coefficients, when you divide them, you get 4. And then p to the fifth divided by p squared is p to the third because you're subtracting your exponents. So our final answer ends up being 11p squared times, in parentheses, 5 minus p squared plus 4p cubed.